You need to stop holding on to expectations. People change, but people don't change. And you just have to focus on you and not focus on them. Not focus on whether they're going to change or not. Focus on yourself and on changing yourself, changing bad habits, negative habits in order to build growth. I don't have expectations for others. Hey, if you change, you change. If you don't, you don't. I just have expectations for me because that hurt me a lot in the past where I kept expecting people to change. I kept expecting people to grow and to see what was in front of them, but that's the thing where I was so focused onto them that I wasn't focused onto me because I wasn't seeing my reality either. I wasn't seeing people for who they truly were. I wasn't focusing on me. I wasn't working on my personal growth. And I was over here expecting other people to change. I was a people pleaser and I just always wanted to be good with them on good terms. I was there for them, but they weren't there for me. And I expected them to be there for me when I needed them because I was there for them. And they never were. They never truly cared about me. They didn't love me. They were just using me. And that's why I let go of all expectations from people because that really hurt me. And it was not even them hurting me, it was me hurting myself. When you set expectations for other people, that's like setting yourself for destruction, for hurt, because you have this expectation that you want them to meet, but what if they never meet it? You're just holding on to hope. And instead of setting expectations for other people and hoping for them to change, hoping for them to love you, love yourself, focus on yourself and set expectations for you. Focus on your life, not on somebody else's life. You want to see the positive in everything. And I don't want to say everyone because that's the thing. When you see the good in people and when you see people for who you want them to be, you see the positive in them. You see the good in them, which they might. They might have a lot of potential and a lot of positivity within them, but they don't even know about that potential that they carry. They don't show it. They don't do nothing with it. You can't force them to do anything with it either. And you can't force them to bring it out. When you see the positive in people, that's just an excuse for you to tolerate their poor behavior, their negativity, all the toxic that they have within them. You're just putting that negative to the side and you're still focused on the positive. It's time to stop doing that because you need to see the reality, who they really are. If they're being negative, they're being negative. If they are disrespecting you, they're disrespecting you. Don't throw it under the rug. Don't make an excuse. Oh, but I see the positive in them. Like, there's way much more positive than negative. Like, how many times do you see the positive? Probably never. Probably once out of the 10 times they are disrespecting you and showing poor behavior and are just negative all the time and just bring so much toxicity into your life. Even if there's a slight positive, there's still this whole weight of negative in them. There's one thing being judgmental and another thing being observant. You want to observe who they are. What they bring to the table, that's them. It's time to stop tolerating bullshit. They might want to tell you that they're sorry a million times. They're going to explain how much they love you, how much they're going to change, this and that. Just sweet talking. They can explain all they want, but you guys, actions speak louder than words. They can tell you they love you, but do they show you that they love you? They're just saying what you want to hear. You put it in your head like, okay, they're going to change. They're telling me that they love me. And that's enough for you, sadly, because you don't know what true love is, and you're probably used to this type of negativity around you. If they don't show you that they love you and that they take care of you, they don't really love you. I know for me, shit, you don't have to tell me that you love me. If you show me that you love me, that's enough because I know that's how I am. I show my love. I talk my love too. I'm talking right now. I'm speaking all love, out of love. but I show love a lot. That takes more effort, you guys. You know, they can talk and that takes like no effort. I love you. I can say I love you. That's no effort. But showing that you love somebody else takes a lot of effort. And if people are not willing to put in that effort for you, then you should not have those type of people around you. You got to let them go. And that's not somebody that you want in your life. That's not somebody that truly loves you and cares for you. You are just hurting yourself by believing in them and not believing in you, because you are creating these expectations in your head, in your mind. You're hurting yourself mentally. You are fucking yourself up, and you are in this conflict because your mind thinks one way and your heart feels another way. You have this illusion in your head, the what if, what if they do change? You have the feeling that they are not going to change, but you keep thinking that they are going to change. It's the conflict, your mind and your heart. You have the feeling, but you don't listen to it because your mind is taking over with that illusion, with the expectation of them changing. You are stuck on the what if scenario. You are holding on to hope. You believe more in that fake scenario and that illusion and that fake version of them, that they are actually good, that they have changed, instead of that real version of them, because you don't like that real version of them. You don't like how they behave. You don't like what they say. You don't like what they do. You just, honestly, you don't like them. You're not accepting the reality. You have to accept them for who they are. You need to stop living in your head, and you need to be in that present moment. You need to accept them for who they really are. You need to acknowledge their current negative behavior. And if they are just toxic, and if they are draining your energy, and if they are just full of shit, dude, you need to let that person go. Those are the type of people that help you build boundaries. Don't be mad about the situation. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't be sad about anything, because that's where you grow as a person. You learn from that situation. You learn from that person. That person taught you a lot, but you also learned a lot from yourself. You decided to choose yourself. You decided to love yourself. You decided to take care of yourself. You decided to see that person for who they really are. You accepted the reality. You stopped living in your head, and you stopped with the false expectations, the illusions, and stopped giving them hope, and you gave yourself hope. You need to be grateful for those people, to be honest, and the whole experience. Don't ever see it as negative, as you wasted time. Accept it and move on. Be thankful. Wish that person well. Wish them growth, wish them healing, a lot of self-love. I'm pretty sure you want positivity, and if you do, then you have to start being positive. And if you want to surround yourself with positivity, you need to be positive from within, okay? You need to focus on you, love yourself, take care of yourself, and all that good stuff. When there is an issue with another person, don't be afraid to communicate. Communication is key for any relationship with your partner, or, just any relationship in general, with family, whatever, friends. You want to communicate your thoughts and your feelings about any situation, anything going on, their behavior, any disrespect. You want to let them know how you feel about it and what you think about it, and how that person responds to that, not just verbally, but actions, what they do about it, will hopefully open up your eyes and hopefully help you understand who they truly are as well. Because if they don't take your thoughts and feelings into consideration and just seem to not give a fuck about you, then that is not a relationship that you want to carry on with. You want to put an end to that relationship, because it's just going to get worse, okay? The disrespect is going to continue. They're not respecting your boundaries. They don't respect you. They don't really care about you and love you.